Hello, people. Welcome to a new episode of Down to Earth with Christian Harloff. It's me, Pavel. How you guys doing? This is the daily UAP program that is apart from the Christian Harloff channel where we got UAP Tuesday. Today, we released a new episode where Christian and Riley go all over the Stephen Greenstreet story with Random Fugal last week. That was really interesting to watch. I would ask you guys to please go to that channel and watch the episode. It's really good. Today we're gonna talk about Lue Elizondo. We have an update or alleged update on his new book, which there was an Amazon and Apple book kind of hint that it was coming out on November. But Elizondo was quick to say that the only announcement, and repeat it though, because he already said it before, that the only announcement about his book will come from him and him alone. So we're gonna have to keep waiting. But something really funny happened with Elizondo over the last week or so, because Christian already touched on this a little bit. Mr. John Greenwald from the Black Bolt, he released a FOIA document where it basically proves that Elizondo was leading ATIP. And Greenwald had been questioning that for quite a while now, like over 2 years or something like that. And he found evidence that they're trying to suppress the ATIP name by redacting it on the documents that he got from through FOIA. And he released the documents, and then Elizondo put out a tweet where he basically shares this file from the Black Bolt. John Greenwald, after that, publicly said that Elizondo had him blocked, and that he would be really like it if they could talk and for Elizondo to unblock him. And people, you're not gonna believe it. It happened. Yes. I really like to see that because it was a really funny exchange between the two of them. It was lighthearted, and I thought it was really cool to see because we know that both of them have been at odds for a while now. And, if the people at the very top of the UFO community or the disclosure movement or people who are involved in this are fighting, I think that translates to the people below because there's a lot of people below that defend these people who are at the top of this. And them fighting means their whole communities also can fight. And that's not good for the topic, I think. I think Christian thinks the same way as I do. And it was really nice to see them at least acknowledge each other. And Elizondo confirmed later that Greenwald is not blocked. He should have said he's no longer blocked because Greenwald did confirm that he was blocked at a point. So yeah, that was really nice to see. I'm gonna show you. So let's go through the book first, right? This is one of the Apple Books review. It just says imminent. Lue Elizondo, expected November 2024, which is $19.99 on the pre-order. Publisher description says the Roswell crash site, the Phoenix Lights, Area 51, sightings, conspiracies, glimpses of the unexplained, decades of questions unanswered. Forget what you think you know about the unidentified flying objects. On June 25, 2021, the Pentagon released a historic report confirming 144 incidents of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, with no easy explanation. The US Navy and Air Force have confirmed ongoing sightings of bizarre objects moving at blinding speeds, often around nuclear and defense sites. That's alarming. Barack Obama has publicly acknowledged the concern. That happened on the James Corden show a while ago when Corden was still on the air. And Obama really made everyone gasp there when he said he acknowledged that unidentified aerial phenomena were real. And that was the first time I saw him do that. And I think the only time since. So let's continue. Luis Elizondo spent an accomplished military career hunting drug traffickers and terrorists before being posted as director of U.S. government's highly sensitive Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, ATIP, in, in 2008. In that capacity, Elizondo led an international effort to study UFOs around the world. That is referring to the History Channel program that was named Unidentified, which I think ran for 4 or 5 seasons. It's a really interesting show, to be honest with you. I would check it out if I were you. They go internationally with that show, and I think it's very informative of the efforts that are going on in other countries. So I would check that out. Shocked by what they found, Elizondo told his commanding officers the world needs the full truth, which is debatable, to be honest with you. When Elizondo's superiors refused, he resigned his post in order to go public. Since then, he has led the global disclosure effort. Are we alone? Are governments in possession of wreckage? What do we know about the science and tech of UAP? Have UAP compromised our nuclear weapons caches? What's inside a UAP? Where do UAP go between sightings? Do they have a base or do they live among us? And the biggest question of all, who are they? As a civilian with high level national security clearance, Elizondo is widely viewed as the world's most credible authority on UAP and UFOs. That should say one of the world's most credible authorities on UAP and UFOs, because to be honest with you, there's a few more that I would consider credible. For example, I would consider Dr. Gary Nolan credible, and he's at the forefront of it. I would consider Dr. Jab Valet credible. He's actually one of the highest authorities on UFO investigation. And we can name Dr. Stanton Friedman. We could name Dr. John Mack, who are no longer with us. We could name astronauts, Cooper. I don't know who else. But yeah, there's a lot of people that I could say he's not like the most credible. He's one of the most credible, just to be clear. And then this memoir reveals groundbreaking, even shocking details of what ATIP learned and the profound implications, not just for humanity, but for everything we think we know about our lonely place in the universe. That's the review, guys. And when that happened, Mr. Stephen Greenstreet, of all people, who gave a really decent and well reported um, interview on Dr. Sean Kirkpatrick last week. And we already said kudos to him for that, because he really, I don't know if it was accidental, to be honest with you, because he's always been like a skeptic. Well, not always, but he's been a skeptical against this disclosure effort from Elizondo and everybody else who's involved with him. And well, he went back to his usual self, right? So when he saw the book, this is what he did. Greenstreet says, I just ordered Lue Elizondo's UFO book Imminent from Amazon. Elizondo claims this isn't real, because Elizondo did tweet that um, here's the image. It goes, there has been no official announcement. When there is, you'll hear it from me. Anything else is not real. That's a follower that asked him about this new announcement of the book in both Amazon and Apple books. And then Greenstreet was like, anyways, estimated delivery date December 5th. And then he says, then what the hell did I just order? Did I purchase a product that was falsely marketed as fake with fake information? If so, who's behind all this false information? Which is true. Why are people doing this? I don't get it. Like, I mean, I get it. They want to make it seem like it's Lou and it's false information, but man, it's really strange to see this, because it's not the first time that it happens. And Lou has to come out and just keep saying that it's not his and that he's the one that's going to announce it. But people keep doing this. I know Greenstreet probably did this just for kicks, because he didn't spend that much money and he wanted to prove a point. So he says, whether fake or real, you got my coin, Elizondo. Can't wait to read about how you saved those soldiers' lives with psychic powers, which is a quip from him, and which he already did in one of his previous interviews. No, in one of the spaces after he released the interview with Dr. Kirkpatrick, he said that he wants to know about that because apparently I haven't heard that Lisondo say that. I don't know where he said it, but I think he probably did. And then Elizondo came with a response. Does this mean I have to send back the flower arrangement and the heart-shaped balloons you sent me? Please say it isn't so. I beg you. No. Okay, that's funny. That's funny. Yes. Good one. And yeah, that's about the book. I wanted to also mention this when Greenwald was unblocked by Elizondo. Greenwald posted this from the movie Tombstone, and Elizondo posted this GIF from the same movie, and that kind of proves these guys are kind of on good terms again, which is cool, man. It's good to see. I gotta tell you, I already said what I had to say about this, but I just wanted you guys to see it. And yeah, well, we're all waiting for that book, right? So whatever happens, I am guessing that the book is still slated for this year, later this year. But yeah, this keeps happening, and it's really interesting to see. I also think that whatever happens next week at the SALT conference with Carl Nell, that's going to be important. I think it should be uh, a good time to release some new information. I hope so. Christian talked about it on the UAP Tuesday show this morning, and I have to agree with him. Um, I think this is all we have for today's video, but I want to ask you guys to please keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing, and share the video if you want. It really helps out the channel, and we keep growing. We want to get to 25,000 subscribers, which is not a bad goal for, let's say, the end of June, if possible, maybe before that. We hope you guys can help us. The more you comment, the better it goes to the algorithm, and it helps us keep growing. So uh thank you very much for today, and I'll see you guys on the next one.